Can you explain uh, how there is no design behind anything? It's just a mere accident.
Nothing is an accident. What are you talking about? Things have a there's cause and effect in our universe.
Yes, but what causes the effect? There has to
Other
be design.
things, prior conditions.
Are you saying the universe has just come out of nowhere? There's no design to it.
I don't know
Nothing.
where the universe came from, but there's absolutely no evidence of any design in our universe. What are you talking about?
What if I told you that there's scientists that believe in God and there's scientists that do not believe in God? There is no one
I
set
think
of
some of them should
scientists.
grow up.
Sorry? You
I
can't,
think some of them should grow up.
yeah, but you can't say that because at the end of the day, there are scientists that are religious and there are scientists that are not religious. But none of them are 100% correct because nobody can prove God, as in God, and nobody can prove the universe existed prior to a God. You see, we're all in the same
I don't
delusion.
I don't know anybody who's even trying to prove that a universe existed before God. That seems silly.
So you
But
believe
if
in
there's
God?
no if you can't prove a God, then there's no reason to believe in it.
Well, there is because now, show me one thing on this planet that wasn't designed. Like, for instance, your t-shirt, you're wearing it from a design. Your glasses, you yourself.
Right. So give me one reason to think that a star is
Yeah.
designed. Because you're talking about stuff that is known to be designed.
Okay.
That isn't like anything in nature that's like, I don't know, inorganic or whatever. So
Okay.
give me any evidence you want that a star is designed.
Okay. I'll give you one example, for instance. All the matter that you can see and that you cannot see, beyond that you can see and beyond that you cannot see, came from somewhere. Agree?
I asked you for evidence that anything is
Yeah,
designed.
but
No, you're
you
going to give
can't.
me the
But you
Kalam
cannot give evidence
cosmological
yourself.
argument, which isn't the conversation that we're having. So
Okay.
point to anything in this universe
Yeah.
that we know a person didn't build, and give me the evidence that it was designed.
I'll give you the evidence right now. A human being. There's your evidence.
Go on.
A human being. Can you make a human being? Can anybody make another
My
human being?
my fiance and I could.
Not really, but prior to
No, yeah, we
you.
could.
No, no,
You
no,
want
no,
me
no.
to you
But
want me to
you're
tell you
only
how it
using.
works?
Listen, my friend. Yeah, that's being cheeky. Yeah, you're only using what's already
No,
been
it's
given
it's
to
an
you.
actual
But you're
answer
only
to your
using what? Have you?
question.
Have you? Can you make a human from scratch without nothing? You're using the same DNA
Without
which was.
nothing, yes, it
Listen, you're
requires
using,
things.
but you're using the DNA that was gifted to you by your ancestors.
Okay?
So you're using something that was already created. Show me one scientist on this planet that can create any life, any form of life from nowhere.
From nowhere. Okay, so if your position is that you cannot create something from nothing, I agree.
So then there has to be a designer, and
No,
it
no, no,
cannot
no.
be an
Hold
accident.
on.
Okay,
Hold on.
all right.
What did the designer make the universe out of?
What do you mean? What did the designer make the universe out of? I don't understand what you
What
mean.
did the designer make the universe out of? Because it obviously
Only the
wasn't
designer
nothing.
knows. You and I will never know that. But
Then
it's
why believe in it?
yeah, but I don't. Look, I'm not religious. If you know, if I'm coming correctly, I'm not a religious person.
A
But
designer could be anything.
I still do not deny that there is a specific designer behind the whole creation
Okay,
because
what
there
evidence
has
that
to
there
be.
is a designer do you have?
Yeah, but do you know science believes it was an accident?
No.
Yes.
The natural law does not operate according to accidents.
Well, if I prove to you the natural law is fully based on it was mere accident that apparently
You
we just
have
came
no
out of
ability to prove that. I don't know what you mean by accident. Do you mean
the
that
Big
without
Bang,
a
for instance.
teleology?
The Big Bang, for instance.
Yep. Do you
Science
mean without a
believes
teleology?
no, no, no. Science believes the Big Bang just happened out of nowhere.
Yep. So again, what does by accident mean? Without a teleology?
Accident means, for instance, no, no designer behind. If you know what I mean, it hasn't been thought of
That sounds
properly.
a lot like without a teleology.
So, do you think a human embryo hasn't been thought properly? It just happened at a mere accident.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's not accidental that sperm fertilize eggs.
But this is what science.
This has been
But
known about for
yeah, but
centuries.
when you deny a God, when you deny a
Well, actually, not
designer, this
really.
is what science believes. Science believes that the universe popped out of nowhere and the
No, it
Big Bang.
doesn't.
Yes, it does. It
No,
does.
it doesn't.
Okay, you show me a scientist who says that it came from a perfection place. Show me one scientist. Name me one.
Who? So the alternative to what you said is not the universe came from a perfection place. You
No,
said
no,
the
no.
universe came from nothing. No scientist thinks that.
That's what scientists say. You say it's an accident.
No, they don't. And that's actually a completely different argument that it was an accident.
So what does a scientist say? You said science is the answer. Did you not say science
No,
is the answer?
I never said those words.
You did. The last speaker, the guy was speaking to you, and you did not. You said to him, I heard you correctly. If I'm wrong, you said science is the answer, and you said he's stupid because he doesn't understand science. But what if I told you that
He's
science is
stupid
not
because he didn't
100% the
understand
answer?
his own the what do you want to call it, the implications for his argument.
But do you understand? I don't deny science. At the
Okay,
same time, I believe in science, but however, I don't deny that there is no designer behind all this. So
that's great. I'm still waiting for evidence. You haven't given any evidence yet.
but you haven't given any evidence that it came from no designer.
I never. What? It could have come. So what I said is there's no evidence of design.
That's what. So are you claiming that this universe is made from no designer? There was no one
I don't
designed.
know, but there clearly isn't any evidence of it. Perhaps it's the perfect crime.
Okay, if you make that claim, did you know the distance from the sun to the earth is
If it
so
was
specific?
different by 1%, we would all
Yes, yeah.
die. Is that what you're going to say?
It's true, yeah, but that's
No, it's
scientifically
not. No,
proven.
it's not
It's
true.
proven by science.
Because, no,
Even the
it's not.
distance of the moon. Even
Shut
the distance
up,
of the
dude. It's not true because our distance to and from the sun varies by by about 3.5% throughout the year. And we know for a fact that Mars had liquid water and weather and a water cycle and the conditions necessary for life on it billions of years ago. And Mars is 50% farther away from the sun than we are. So your argument is, to put it lightly.